Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And of course, today is Monday, June 14th. We're back at it, which means it's time for Deals of the Week. But before we jump into it, I want to thank today's sponsor. Today's sponsor, of course, is PropertyRoom.com, online police auctions and more. But we'll talk more about them here in just a minute. Let's get into some of the deals. First off, I want to tell you about over at Tekton. So now the old Tekton there, they normally have 10% off, or I should say 10% back in rewards, like kind of a cash back kind of thing. If you buy something, you get 10% back in credit towards your next purchase. Well, on their storage items, the tool carts and on the tool cabinets, they've now upped that to 20% off. I don't know if this is going to be a going forward thing or actually, no, it says offer ends Wednesday, 6/23. So it looks like they're doing this just for Father's Day. But, I mean, look at it, on a tool chest like this, that's going to knock that down to an equivalent of $2,000. These are excellent tool chests. I know there are maybe better bang for the buck, but the build quality of these is top notch. So they're not skimping on any corners on these tool chests. So if that's something you're looking for, you might want to check them out. Also, they had their build your own screwdriver sets, build your own wrench sets. Well, now they have the build your own ratchet set. Buy 3+ of the ratchets or breaker bars and get 10% off each. That's 10% off. That's not 10% back. That still applies. So you're getting 10 and 10. So not quite 20 because it's 10% off and then you get 10% off of that. So it's not exactly 20. I think it comes out like closer to 18%. I'm a bear. I don't do math. Anyway, let's move along. We got the Craftsman Power Washer over at Lowe's. This thing is $20 off, sale ends June 23rd. It's $79. Now, this is not a big pressure washer. This is a rinse things off, hose down the vinyl siding, wash the car kind of thing. Comes with a soap dispenser there. Nice, small, compact, easy to store, that kind of thing. For $80, it's a nice option out there. All right, how about this? Cobalt Outdoor Power Equipment here. Now, we've seen a combo kit just like this, right at that same price, and it was a pretty good deal, and that was at 24 volts. This is the 40 volt system, $20 off, ends June 23rd, $159. You get the trimmer and the blower, 40 volt system here. Cobalt makes some excellent outdoor power equipment. I wouldn't even hesitate to pick that up if you're looking at it. All right, Flex. First time we're seeing Flex deals here. The Flex drill here, you get the 5 amp hour, the 2.5 amp hour, you get the case, you get the charger there. Anyway, you get all this as pricing cart. Well, it's normally $250. The pricing cart is going to be $199. It's not a like, oh my gosh, amazing, write your friends kind of deal here, but it's a pretty solid deal on a pretty solid tool. And remember, if you buy Flex this year, you register it within 30 days, you get a lifetime warranty on the tool. You can't ignore that part of the bargain. How about this? We got the DeWalt 20 volt XR brushless 1/2 inch cordless impact wrench here. This is the DCF 894B, 330 foot-pounds. This is not your high torque kind of stuff. This is more lighter duty kind of stuff, but it's smaller, it's more compact. You can get it in better places. $149, $50 off on that. All right, over at Grizzly, they've got their mag switch. Now, this is a miter slot indicator for aligning your table saw. If you got a table saw, especially when you change blades or when you move it and stuff, you got to check it again for alignment. These things get out of alignment all the time. And a little bit here, a little bit there, it adds up. So you put this in there and it rides in the slot there on your miter slot on your table saw. There you go. And you can check the alignment of your blade. Make sure your blade is perfectly square to the slot, which you need to have that happen. It's $89.95. That's their sale price on this. Now, if you want to go with something slightly different, maybe a little bit less expensive here, over on Amazon, we got the A-Line. It's a basic dial indicator kit it does essentially the same stuff. Of course, you can use it on things other than just table saws there, but it'll help you get a dial indication to make sure that you're level across the board. You're not getting any variances. And if you want to get really good true cuts, you need to be doing this kind of stuff, checking it every so often. All right, moving along here. We got the R&D. This is your digital angle finder kind of thing. All right, we've talked about these before. if you got a table saw or any kind of stationary power tool equipment that tilts at an angle, I highly recommend using something like this. Now, the cool thing is the bottom of these are magnetic. So you can actually just attach this directly to your blade, tilt it over to the grid, and make sure that your indicator on your saw is right at the proper, the proper alignment for this. Or this will tell you if it's at the proper alignment to the tabletop. Check the tabletop first, because if your tabletop's not level, it isn't going to help. But anyway, $20. If you can get one for $20, that's a pretty good deal. This is $19.68 on the price. Not a bad year either. But you can save an extra $2 if you click the little coupon checkmark box there, taking this down to $17.68. Freedom kind of year, right? Anyway, it's a great deal on something like that. And again, if you have a table saw or any kind of stationary power equipment like that, this is great for just making sure your angles are correct and they're accurate and you're getting them every single time. Irwin Vice Grip strippers here, self-adjusting 8-inch, $17.99. Not the cheapest price I've ever seen, but the cheapest price in almost a year on these. So that's a great deal. This is the #1 selling wire strippers on Amazon. I've used these exact strippers for time and time again. I love the style here. It takes there's a slight learning curve to getting a good rip on it and getting it every time. But once you got it down, it's every single time, and they're fantastic. Plus, you got a lot of other built-in multi-tools that go there along with it for doing all sorts of wire work. All right, next up, we got the Cowood router bits. This is a 1/2-inch shank 70-piece set. I'm not going to tell you this. I'm not sitting here saying this is the set you have to have. This is a great filler set. If you're just starting, you just got a router and you're like, I need bits, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I need. I suggest these larger router bits. Now, this is on the higher side, okay? A lot of them are around the $60, $70 mark. This thing is $160, but it's 70 pieces. It's more than twice the pieces you see in any of the other sets. And I got to tell you, they've got everything in this set. Just stuff you don't even know or even could conceive that you might need. And that's what this is great for, because you're doing a project and you're like, oh, you know what I need for this joint? I need to do blah, blah, blah. And you don't have that router bit. Well, with this, you will always pretty much have that router bit. Now, if you're like, hey, I always do, I'm doing roundovers all the time, then by all means, go and pick up something like this Freud, the radius, 1/4-inch radius roundover bit there. It's $32, okay? That's why I suggest this. For the stuff you're going to use all the time, for the 3 or 4 or 5 bits you're going to use, 90% of the time, yeah, buy the good quality ones. Will this do the job? Yeah, but this will do the job better, cleaner, more accurately. But again, are you going to buy, what is this thing here? The multi-banding, end on it. How often are you going to use that? Do you really need, that end is probably a $50 bit if you buy it, a quality one. How often are you going to need it? Anyway, so that's just kind of my mentality on that. So, and if you do need ones, the Freud ones, they're good. I like the Bosch ones. They're even more expensive, to be honest. All right, Craftsman screwdriver bit set. The CMAF 1224 here. This is going to get you for $4.70. $4.70. Oh, where'd my picture go? There we go. This is just your basic bit driver set kind of thing here. You got a couple, bolt nut drivers on there. You got a couple adapters on there. You have your basic. You got Robertsons. You got your Phillips. You got what are we getting? Slot heads. Remember, there's no flat heads. We got the Torx bits, and it's just a great little, easy to have set, and for $5. It's even a great little container for other things. Like even if you're done using these, throwing miscellaneous bits and stuff in there, it's a great little storage box just for that for $4.70. Next up, we got the Work Pro bar clamps here. Now this is a 6-pack. That's the reason I'm including this. It's $40. There is a 10% off coupon when you check mark the box. No coupon code. Just check mark the box. That's going to knock another $4 off of that. And you get 2 of the 12-inch and you get 4 of the 6-inch. Now remember, you can never have too many clamps. That's the old adage. It's not possible to have too many. But this is a great way to get started. Get some, some options in there. You got the 12-inch and the 6-inch as well. All right, let's see what else we got next for you. Oh my gosh, somebody sent this over to me. The DeWalt thickness planer 2-speed 13-inch, 3-blade. So remember when I did my video on, don't waste your money, buy the best router you can get. We talked about the Win routers. They were some of the best bang for the buck, or not routers, sorry, planers. But if you are going to be serious about doing woodworking and you're going to be planing a lot of your own stock here, this is the one to get. This is it here. And at $500, that's a screaming deal on this, okay? The DW735X, this is other than this, the upgrade from this is you can replace the head in this with a spiral head. It's going to cost as much or as more of the planer itself. But then you're stepping up to really professional grade shop level equipment. This is the height of the DIYer / lower tier professional kind of stuff. All right, string trimmers. Now these are going to be pretty basic here. We got corded Sunjo here. Why am I including this? Well, some people have smaller yards, and at $36, come on, $36.38. Again, it's corded. You can see the cord, right there. You can do edging, you can do trimming. It's a basic string trimmer, but it will get the job done. Sunjo's been making stuff like this for years and years and years. $36 is nothing to sneeze at. Next up, we got the Sunjo pole saw here. Again, we got, what is it? This is the 14th. Summer is around the corner. Time to get that yard in shape for summer. Got to prune some stuff back. There you go, pole saw for $59. That is 37% off. Moving along. I just want to talk about SnapFresh. So we've had the whole thing with whatchamacallit, Tack Life getting pulled off of Amazon. They're gone, baby, gone. And who's going to fill the void? Well, Tack Life is definitely stepping up and trying to do something about it. As you know, they're, I don't want to say a friend of the channel, but I've tried to help them out in the past. They've sent us a few tools. They're not paid or sponsored or anything, but they have sent us a few free tools. In fact, you know what? Somebody asked the other day, they said, do you ever sell any of the tools that you get that you don't use? And I'm sorry, we don't sell any of the tools. It's just more of a hassle than it's worth. What I do is I find people in my community who need tools. In fact, I just gave away all the SnapFresh tools that they'd sent over. It was the recip, the drill, the hedge clippers, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Oh, blower. And I gave them to a local family that, just needed some stuff to trim up a small yard and tidy up and whatnot. So we like to help people out in the community that way. That way I know they're getting in the hands of somebody who really needs them. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of icky to get, I know, I said the word icky. I know, right? But it feels wrong to get stuff for free like this for review and then turn around and sell it. I know some people do, but we don't do that here. Anyway, just want to comment 20% off on the recip saw. Which, by the way, it's not a bad little light-duty recip saw. The cordless drill here, 30% off on that. I'll be honest, these are not, I don't really look at these as sales. These are just taking them down to the price really where they should be most times. Because $110 for this, no, I'm sorry, you're dealing with much higher end quality at that. This thing needs to be a $50-ish drill driver and stuff. They've got the impact, and they just sent me this, the 3/8 impact wrench. I mean, for a company that sounds like they should be serving salads, SnapFresh, they've got some interesting little tools. And on top of that, the one thing I really like and I appreciate is they come in a nice storage bag and they come with extra bits. But the battery chargers have real base stations. It's not that barrel plug that plugs directly into the battery. That feels so cheap, and I feel so ripped off when I get a tool like that. Anyway, enough about them. And remember, everyone, there's always links down in the video description down below. They're not in the comments. You got to click the view more under the video to read all the, under where the title and stuff is. All right, how about this? Hot Shot Wasp and Hornet Killers. I just was getting ready to order some of this because we get hornets around here around the house up here in Montana like nobody's business. And they really loved to infest the older Jeep that we have. I don't know what it is. It's a white and gold Jeep. I don't know, maybe it reminds them of their mom. I don't know. But we're getting some of this stuff. Normally $12 on sale for $5.38. And that reminds me about our sponsor today, PropertyRoom.com, online police auctions and more. Oh, okay, I admit that segue didn't work. Not my best work. But anyway, let's talk about Property Room. We've talked about them before. This is literally online police auctions and more. There are other companies that are selling stuff through here, but most of it, the stuff on here, you're going to see is coming from on police auctions and Property Room, stuff like that. Some of the stuff we want to talk about, hey, real quick, I know a lot of people complained when we talked about this before saying, well, it's worthless to see what it is right now because it's all, it just matters what it sells for at the end. Well, I wouldn't say worthless. If you can't understand data points, then I don't know what to tell you. But right now, if you're looking at this, you got several data points. You got 4 hours, 28 minutes. There's 9 active bidders, 15 watching, 16 total bids. Those are all points of interest to tell you how likely is this thing to go over a reasonable price that you want to buy it for. Also include the shipping cost. Shipping cost on this is almost $16. You're looking at $54 now, but it looks to be a new in the box Milwaukee M18 half-inch drill and LED special kit here. So that's a $200 value there. That was a pretty desirable kit when it came out. Anytime it comes around, people really want to get their hands on it. If it goes, it's 4 hours. If it goes up, it goes up. If not, you never know. And that's the whole thing about auctions, or finding the ones that everyone else doesn't quite value correctly. It's not like eBay. People keep trying to compare this to eBay. It's not the same kind of situation. eBay has become a commodity market shop where there's people constantly posting the same stuff over and over and over again, and it kind of sets a baseline. You're not going to see that here because what are the chances another one of these is going to pop up anytime soon? It's just not going to, is most likely the case. So you can't compare it against something. Now, if you do want to see what something sells for, the only way to do that is to find it and then bookmark the URL. You can go to the URL after it sells and check to see what the price sold at. Now, next up, we've got the DeWalt T-Stack here. This one sells in 3 days and 5 hours, 57 minutes, currently listed at $7. You're looking at customer pick. Some of these do not have shipping, by the way. Some of the bigger items do, some of them don't. Like this, they want customer pickup here at the warehouse in Ontario, California. So if you're not near there, then that's not going to be a great option. But if you are, and they've got an East Coast warehouse, and that's the West Coast warehouse here. But if you are near them, trying to get a T-Stack system like that, that's not a bad deal. And look at this one. This one comes stocked. Look at that. What else we got in here? Oh, look at that. We got some tools, in fact. Oh, we got some Hart Impact stuff. I can't tell what that looks like. It's a Harbor Freight kind of polisher or something in there. But anyway, there's some other stuff down in there. I don't know. But for $7, it'd be fun to dig through. All right, let's see what else we got next. We got the Skillsaw Worm Saw. All right, this is the Model 77 Super Duty 7.25-inch skill saw here. Shipping on this is $21 here. It's currently listed at $4, and it's got a 1 day and 4 hours. Again, see, a lot of people look at it and they'll see, oh, let's look at this Milwaukee. That thing's nice, big, bright, and shiny in the box. We'll spend stupid amounts of money on that while ignoring a tried and true workhorse of a tool. Oh my gosh, $4. I mean, $24. Can you imagine getting this thing for under $30? That's something you want to keep an eye out. All right, how about this DeWalt 10-inch compact job site saw here, currently listed at $25. Again, this is a situation where it looks like to be customer pickup only, and this is in Ontario again. Yeah, if you're not nearby, I get it, but if you are, oh my gosh, you're going to get a great deal on that. So anyway, they got other stuff than tools, by the way. I just want to mention that. Of course, they have vehicles, all sorts of vehicles. Look at it, Lincoln MKZ there, currently going for $800. I'm don't even afraid of what the inside is. Ooh, GMC Yukon I'll have to take a look at that. Anyway, we're looking for another big truck here, so we got to get rid of that little Jeep. We're going to get 2 big trucks. Anyway, check them out. Take a look at them. They're nice people. Again, some of them are actually fans of the channel. They're members, longtime viewers and stuff. So we like to support the people who support us. Anyway, moving along here, we got SK. No steals and deals. In fact, almost the opposite here. So SK, this is 2021 is the 100-year anniversary SK tools. And that's awesome. As you all know, I'm an SK fan bear. And when they start coming out with their anniversary merch, I was like, oh, cool. Let's see some cool ratchet stuff. None of that. It's basically been t-shirts, hats, and then this stool. And I'm like, oh, that's a good looking stool. That's a $144 stool. What are you smoking? Now, granted, it is on sale for $129.99. I'm pretty sure I can buy that same stool off of Amazon for $35, but it would say win on it. I mean, I love me some SK, and I like the green. I like everything about it, but I don't like that price, $129. Good luck with that one. All right, moving along. We're over at the Facebook page. Are you a member of the Facebook group? I'm sorry, we got over 60,000 members now, people scrounging deals. And it's not just deals, all right? People asking questions like, hey, I'm doing this in my house. What's the best fix for this? I need to buy some new tools. It's just a great community of people helping each other out. And, and we work really hard to keep it a friendly community. People sitting there trolling and just want to tell you that you're stupid and stuff. They're gone. If you want to go over there and do that kind of stuff, you'll get kicked out faster. They make your head spin so fast. So we got good folks over there finding great deals like this one. Davin found us the Milwaukee Bulldozer 13-piece bimetal hole saw kit here. Normally $85. He saw it listed with a markdown price to $63. He's like, I'm going to buy it at that price. Takes it up to the register, rings up at $22.03. Now, this is going to be a your mileage may vary kind of thing, but that's not the only hole saw thing we see having on sale. How about this? 53% off. This is, again, another 13-piece bimetal. It's a different set than the other one, but this is $39.88. That's a screaming. I'm pretty sure it's a different set. It looks different. All right. It's got to be a different set. Anyway, but very similar there for $40 there. Let's call it $40. That's a great deal on something like that. All right. How about this? We've had several people contact me, let me know that the Delta table saw, that is the 36-725 T2, has been showing up. Now, we've been waiting for this to come back in stock, and the price on it's been up to $650. Well, we're seeing clearance now on them at basically $520, and that multiple people have been sending me stuff about this. Now, as we know, this thing is about to start showing up in wearing rigid orange over at Home Depot. Now, my understanding was that they're going to be sold in both locations. Maybe Lowe's got a little butthurt about this and said, no, we're not going to sell it anymore. Or maybe they're coming out with a version 3. Maybe it'll be the 36-725 T3. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, if they're in stock in your store and you've been looking for one, now's the time to go look, because, oh my gosh, that's cheaper than the regular price. That used to be at $550. They jumped it to $6, then to $650. That's a great price on that saw. All right. Speaking of deals, how about this one? Now, this is a dead deal, but I'm just showing why you want to be a member over on that Facebook group, because sometimes these deals, they pop up, people grab them up, and then they're dead before we can share them. $1.33 a quart for Pennzoil Platinum Synthetic Motor Oil. Come on. All right. Now, over at Direct Tools, they're doing a Father's Day sale. They got 3 tiers. Under 50, under 100, under 150. We're just gonna, there's so many deals here. I can't go through them all. I did want to show that they do have in stock the little Ryobi clamp fan that you can't find anywhere else. Home Depot's completely sold out of it. They're selling for $50 a fan over on the old eBays. Who's paying that? I don't know, but people have gotten crazy about this fan. I don't understand why it's so exciting. It's a nice little fan. I get it. But $20 is the price it should be, and you can still get it over at Direct Tools. And we got some other stuff, some more Ryobi. There's some rigid stuff in there. I'll scroll through this real quick. But I'm going to have links to Direct Tools down there, and you can check it out. Here's the $100 and lower mark. We got a lot more rigid. We got more Ryobi. We got the Ryobi lights, the big Ryobi shop fan, the rigid Job Max multi-head tool there, the all-sided multi-tool. This thing, I just got this. We're doing PEX at our house. We just started this whole process here. Man, this thing is so much fun to use. It does a perfect crimp every single time. Man, switching out galvanized for PEX, this thing is, other than having to work above my head in a space that's only like 5.5 feet tall, which means I have to crouch and bend back. That's no fun. But man, crimping is super easy with this thing. All right, and let's move along. And then, of course, for the third tier, the 150, we got the chainsaw, we got the vacuum, we got some rigid combo kits, we got the electrostatic sprayer thing if you got a detox an area. Well, how about this? Abrasive cutoff wheel here, or cutter here, for $129. All right, enough of that. Olight is doing a Father's Day sale. Apparently, I scared them into doing one because they were going to skip this month, and I'm like, Father's Day, folks, you got to do a Father's Day sale. So this starts on 6/17. Now, remember, that says the 14th. So that means it's going to start, Thursday? Thursday. So it starts Thursday at 8 p.m. and goes until the 18th at midnight. And now this is all based on Eastern Daylight Time, EDT there. So they have a sale on a whole bunch of different products. They're also going to throw in that little carabiner thing for free there. I cannot tell you how much I love the Olight products. And yes, they've sent me some products for free, full disclosure, like this thing. They sent me that one. I don't have it anymore because the wife stole it because she does stuff like that. Every time they send me one of these little flashlights, one of the Cubs steals those things. But I got to tell you, I love, like the Warrior here, the batteries in these things, they last forever. I just can't go. And this lantern, these lanterns are fantastic. All right, moving along. Let's go over to Home Depot and see what Home Depot has to say about sales and such. How about this rigid sale here? Come on, get out of there. 68% off. 68%. You're getting the 3-tool combo kit. Now, I don't think anybody's ever paid $494 for this. But it's a special buy listed at $159 right now. You get the drill driver, the sander, you get the circ saw bag, couple of batteries, and the charger there for $159. Who paid $500 for this thing? The numbers they come up with this stuff, percentage off, can be kind of funny sometimes. Anyway, moving along. We got the Husky toolkit for $100. This has been a pretty standard special buy, but I know Father's Day it's Father's Day week, so this may be another, if dear old dad's looking for a set of tools to get started with, that's a nice little comprehensive set right there. All right, we got some more Milwaukee here. We got the M18 lithium ion. We got 8 tools, 3 batteries, the charger, and 2 tool bags. That's a nice little setup there. My gosh, what do we got here? We got a drill driver, we got an impact, we got the one-hand recip, we got the grinder, the multi-tool, the impact, the circ saw, the charger, the light. Oh my gosh, $600, save $400. Yeah, I don't think anyone's been paying $1,000 for this thing, but still at $600, that's a pretty good deal for getting started there. Granted, this is all the brush tools, so none of this is brushless, but they're good, solid tools. Just a reminder, Ryobi Days is still going on, so we're getting some deals here. Just don't forget, if you've been looking for one of these Airstrike nailers, you can still get this thing here for $99. This is the Airstrike 18-gauge brad nailer. They're tool only. We got the 15-amp corded DeWalt job site saw there. This is the new version, the new OSHA-compliant one, for $329. For a couple bucks more, oh, where'd it go? I lost it. For a couple bucks more, we got the same saw with the stand for $350. Let's jump through. Of course, as I said, it's still Ryobi Days. You buy the core pack here, right here. That gets you the 2 4-amp-hour batteries and the charger, and you get your free tool. I just picked that up myself. I had it shipped because I wasn't going to go fight my way through Home Depot. I got a couple of the lights to go with it. It's been helping us up with our PEX conversion downstairs. The extra batteries in there because I bought, of course, the tool only on the other 2 tools. It's been making short work of this. I'll be honest. So our family has access to a lake house that's kind of a family kind of thing. And I'm talking with my brother because we're talking about with the whole family about putting some work into the place and fixing it up and whatnot. And I'm like, you know what we need is we need some tools there that we can just leave there so when people come up and they need to get some work done, there'll be some tools they can work with. And so we talked about what brand we're all going to agree on. And we all agreed, we decided to go with Ryobi for the house brand. Because why? Well, there's Home Depots everywhere. They're almost always on sale. And there's such a diversity of tools there. And on top of it, we're about to do the plumbing there and convert it over to PEX as well. And I've already got the Ryobi tools there, so we might as well go Ryobi on all that. Moving along, we got some Father's Day sales on cat knives, all sorts of stuff. So I'm just going to scroll through them real quick. This nice kind of skeletonized knife here with the carabiner clip there for $766. I really like this straight edge drop point folder over here. Again, if you like the box cutter style, that one's nice. I like the more slimline box cutters these days. Look at some great styles here. They even have the multi-tool here for all of $20. Some great options. All right, next up, we got the DeWalt fan here, cordless and corded. You get both options, the hybrid, for $99. All right, then we got the Atomic combo kit here. You get the drill driver and the impact driver with batteries and stuff. I think we've seen this deal here before, $159. We've got the multi-tool. Now, this is the XR. This is what I said. It's probably one of the best bang for the buck multi-tools out there. I love the ergonomics on this thing, the vibration control. This is just an awesome multi-tool there. Great tool release on it. $99 on that. That's pretty much standard for that. But then we got this for $300. We got the, again, we're back to the Atomic. So you get the impact, the drill driver, and the multi-tool with the batteries and the charger, $300. You're basically, come on, the multi-tool was what, $100, right? So you're getting all three tools basically for cost, and then you're getting the batteries and the charger in the bag for free. All right, how about some extra batteries there? $159. This is a pretty common deal we see on this. So that one comes around every so often. $159, you get the two 4 amp hours and the two 2 amp hours. How about this? We got the Mechanics tool set. This is a tough system, so it integrates with the tough system locking boxes, not the T-Stack, okay? The tough system here. 22-inch medium toolbox, 226-piece tool set there for $179.99, or sorry, $179.97. All right, now Lowe's is saying they're doing DeWalt days. Their version of DeWalt days is, I'm just stunned that everyone's now calling it days. They just like, they've given up. Okay, we're copying Ryobi. Let's just do this thing. I've not seen a ton of sales here. In fact, I think I saw better deals for DeWalt over at the old Home Depot, but they do have some intriguing ones. Let's talk about this here. This is the brushless, so this is the middle of the road set. You got the drill driver and the impact, 2 batteries with the, sorry, the dog sneezing at me. All right, so we got the DeWalt combo kit here. This is the brushless, so this is the middle of the road line over there for the old DeWalt. $189. You get the drill driver, the impact. You get 2 batteries, charger, and a bag. Nice bag, by the way. Way better than the normal bag they give out. And you get a free gift, and that free gift can be the recip saw, the job site fan. Again, these are tool only. And the last 3 are brushless. So you get a sander, multi-tool, or detail sander there. Or sorry, sheet sander, not detail sander. Those are all $100. I think all of these are $100 value there for free. So that's a nice, if you're buying this kit, throw in an extra $100 value tool for free. That's a nice little option if you're looking to go with DeWalt on that. Here's another kit here. We got the XR kit. You're getting the jigsaw. You're getting that multi-tool I like. You're getting the sander here. All of these are brushless. You're getting the 4 amp hour battery, the charger, and the bag for $299 on that, saving $100. No free tool with this one. Sorry, folks. Next up, we got Craftsman. Now, this is their 6 tool set. You got, now this is brushed, not brushless, but you're getting the drill, the impact, the circ, the recip, the multi-tool. I like the multi-tool. It shares a lot of the DNA with the DeWalt there. You got the flashlight, the charger, batteries, and the bag there for $229. All right, how about this? Over at Costco. Now, I just did a quick video on this over the weekend. We were in Costco and stumbled across this. I just wanted to show it to you again. This is their toolbox set. There's a lot of other toolboxes like this, but right now there's a lot of issues with stuff with availability, which is the real reason I wanted to include this. It is missing the power strip integration there, which would be nice, but come on, a power strip's what, $20, $30 for a decent power strip? So you're looking at $700 on this, taking down to $699. And it's a decent, I got pause on with it. You can watch the video on that. I like the combination of the standard deep, but then the very deep drawers and a deeper drawer in the top one. You got the full width drawer across the top. It's got the double slides where it should have the double slides for the extra, weight capacity there. It's not a bad toolbox, especially considering, again, availability that we're not seeing on a lot of stuff these days. Moving along. CPO has got the skill saw. We talked about this, the corded worm drive sliding miter saw, 12-inch. This is a beast of a saw, just a fantastic saw here. Price on this thing, if you price and cart here is going to be, let me see, what is it? I think it's $400. $401 is the price on it. Normally $712, $713. That's a heck of a deal if you've been looking to get one of those. Advanced Auto, we've talked about this before. They're still blowing out their gear wrench stuff. Here we see the 8-piece reversible ratcheting SAE wrench set there. Essentially half price down there, $32.99. And then we got the metric set, same thing, 8-piece set here, $32.99 on that. All right, ToolNut has got some Bosch savings, $75 off instantly, orders over $300, or $20 off orders over $100. A lot of great Bosch stuff. These days, it's hard to find a good, solid, large router. Bosch is still making great routers. Of course, rotary tools, stuff like that. They make a decent sander. The barrel jigsaws, those are great. But where was the one I wanted to show you? This right here, the Bosch Colt electronic variable speed palm router. This is a great palm router, okay? I've got the DeWalt, the corded DeWalt one, and it's fantastic. If I had to buy another one though, I would probably get the Colt. It's way less expensive and has nearly the kind of performance and usability on it. It's a great little palm router. All right, moving along. We've got, this is going to be your mileage may vary here. So we're over at Lowe's. This is not a high-end tool. It's a Skill 7-inch, 4.2 amp wet tabletop tile saw. It's normally $90, okay? Now, again, you have to go to BrickSeek, check it, see if it comes up in stock, and then you got to find it. Remember, this is deal hunting, not deal getting. There's going to be some work to get these, but it's showing up for $14 in some stores. $14. If you got a small project around the house that you want to do, a one-off wet table saw like this would be great for doing that tile work, or just all sorts of stuff you can cut with these things. And for a little fun, we're throwing in here, we got the Sky Rover Vigilante helicopter here. These things are a ton of fun. They're terribly hard to control. But the normal price on this is $20, and it's showing up for $2. $2. This is over at the old Walmart, so good luck trying to find it. They're hard to find, but if you do find one at $2, I'd buy them all if I were you. Anyway, that's all the deals we got for you this week. I know last week was a really kind of a bummer week. There were not a lot of great deals. Apparently they were waiting for this week because we got some really good solid deals. And coming into summer here, I expect to see even more deals showing up. So make sure you subscribe, you ring the bell. By the way, if there are any deals you think the bear missed, you want to share with everyone else, put them down in the comments, or better yet, go over to the Facebook page, join up there, and share them with the community over there. Anyway, that's all this bear has for you today. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.